Так, ну что, продолжение истории. Куда идти, хрен знает. Вниз. А как? А может нет? Не вниз. Ну да. Я, получается, перескочил. Телепортнулся и... А, гепард. Точно там. Время не ждет, мой друг.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected.
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument.
Конечно. По-любому всю правду не скажет.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there.
Looks like it.
Guards, formation!
Whoa.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
Налечила!
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The Yes, I'm fine now, don't my mother. She tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though this... I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, we will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 so long, my friends.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trail.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5?
What? That run of the mill?
My scoring criteria.
Anyway, equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Let's go for one more round in the
Планарные различные особи. Так, это что такое? А, это реликвии. Откройте меню. Да. Это вот тут. А где их фармить? Бонус огня. Это нахрена ей вот это? Испытайте виртуальную вселенную, чтобы получить планарный... Виртуальная вселенная. Убрать. Бонус от огня вот ей. О. А, это типа 2, да? Чё? Космическая станция. Я, короче, опять надо в этом разбираться, пока... Вы можете получить при прохождении виртуальной вселенной. Понятно. Прикольно. Так, квест. Квест. У меня еще куча тут, Может, вот эти вот с планеты, чтобы не улетать, пока тут это все космическое. Так. Мне еще там где-то в подземке что-то там. Так, сейчас меня научат, как фотографировать, да? Нажмите кнопку снизу.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Так, а почему вот это закрыто, да, я так понимаю?
Who's there? Didn't you? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo.
Photo. Oh,
Over here, Clara.
Это я типа, короче, на память всех со всеми, да, что ли, фотоюсь? Хорошо. Не хочу ничего сохранять.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the...
huh?
Don't worry. If you eat like Don, huh? Here, keep it. A little.
Huh? I understand.
Thanks, Miss Serval. If you have time.
Да. Вернемся, может быть, когда-нибудь.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown up. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again?
Я как бы не очень болтать. Мне дали, кстати, на... Не дали. Или дали. Хрен поймешь. Трамвай. Хорош. А можно зайти? Давай обратно. Прикольно, блин, а я не видел тут трамвая. Чё там? Короче, какую-то хрень дали. Меня же отсюда выгнали в свое время, кстати. Не звергли. Падлы. Я все припомню. Чего? Я в штаб. Ладно.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will...
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Donhong.
Подождите, прежде чем возвращаться, еще тут. Так. Ты. А я же сюда верну? О, ладно, рискну. Надеюсь, я вернуться смогу.
How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself. You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will...
Yeah. Well...
Попрощаться с Белобогом. Главное, чтобы сюда вернуться можно было. То я сейчас улечу и все. Блин, а интересно, можно на этом, на трамвае покататься?
This friend of mine.
Wow, good stuff. stuff.
Не могу. Ладно. Хорош. Так, ладно. Ну, прикольно.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye. Hey, I'm not.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities? Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters. Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself. Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to— Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right? Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever. They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially, I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
The Express crew tread upon the trailblaze. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle. Thank you for becoming our companion. Welt may be better equipped to answer that. I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. They will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, and one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guard. Is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember. Sure, ask away. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even when the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her, that's about all we can do about a Stellaron. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to... You're most welcome.
Хорошо. Так, ты?
So, your first trailblazing expedition, be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and it seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to... I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurelos 6 is more profound than we might think. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Is that so? I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I too wished to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. And she... Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rails.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Oh, welcome back to the Express. Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become... As for the coaches, Pom-Pom... don't worry about it. Eurelos... But don't forget, the destination will be announced. For now, get some rest. Oh, there you go.
Thank you, conductor.
Right away, to avoid encountering the anomalies again. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express... About time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of Pom Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be...
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Так, я так понимаю, это начало следующей главы, да? Или что это? Наверное. Так, короче, надо сначала вот это вот наделать. Отслеживать. Смысл сначала завершите свои... Бля. Ладно. Так, это что? Это я сделал? Что тут? Ой, ой, это что? Тут еще какая-то вкладка. Событие какое-то.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close. Not telling yet. We'll make an if the meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially... Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor...
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense,
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship. And oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade,
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Ну, вообще-то сказали Марк позвать, а не ему.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Тетки. Ну да. 17 лет или сколько ей? 16. Все, кому за 25 тетки. Так, вот это что?
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lawfu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lawfu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your 3, 2, 1. Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt.
All right, all right.
So, Dan Heng, you...
Yes. I'm staying.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dawn.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lawfu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me. Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is... Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If they're Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
А мне его дадут как персонажа? Среди пораженных Марой. Так, я отсюда свалить могу? Карта Звездного пути. Ярево. Так, подожди, это у меня получается сейчас... О. Только 3, да? Так. Да, ёшкин кот, даже. Ярево. Расквест. О, это что? Коррозия. Надо как-то открыть. А, отсюда, наверное, вниз. Это что? Эхо войны. Конец вечной мерзлоты. 3-3. Босс, походу. Бля. Так, подожди. Тын. Да, у меня тут вот око. Портируемся. Да. Снежная грелка, да, пошли. Ага. Циклы. Снежная горелка. Подняв термоядро, пройдите касание горелку, чтобы активировать снежную горелку. Если будет начинается в радиусе действия огненная уязвимость. И 3 штуки. И 36. 7. Угу. Так, понял. Что там еще у нас есть? $164. А, здесь. Я так понимаю, это типа как цикличные задания, да? Так, ты. Угу. Все противники поучаствуют на сражении. В начале боя все противники немедленно, естественно. За 8 циклов победите не более 2. Ну, блин, тут тоже 2. 3. Угу. Тут тоже. Так, понятно.
Та-та.
А как туда попасть?
Та-та-та-та. Wow, good stuff.
О, я открыл зону, да? Ага. Так. Ага. А что тут есть? Тут тупичок. Типа сквата, да? Ладно. Что такое? Я не знал, что бочки нельзя ломать. Прикольно. Ты кто ж знал, ты ешкин кот? Вон робот. Блин, а как мне туда попасть? Стоп, подожди. Соберите основные модули. Ага, так. Надо повернуть, наверное, тогда сюда. Ходит.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Окей. Так. Чтоб попасть сюда... Это что? Это около звука. Коридор. А, это тоже? Так. Так. Я где? А, я вот. Мне сюда надо, да? Вроде прохожу.
This song's for you. Turn it up. You won't get away. Time to twirl. The best is yet to come.
Там, кстати, этот головоломка тоже. Свинья. Ну, попробуем.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. You won't get away. Time to twirl.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time to twirl! Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Keep up.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for an overhaul. The best is yet to come.
Прикольно, нефрита дали даже. Обалдеть. Так. Как тебя? А какой из них активный? Алло. А, похер. Ну, поехали. Какие препятствия? Ты о чем? Куда? Мне уже штрафанули. Пойдет. На одну штучку накопил. Так, мне надо квест сдать. Квест сдать. Пио Сергеевна? В смысле? Блин, да я что, не то нажал, что ли? Ёшкин кот. Какая моль, вы о чем? В смысле? Мою Бон уже спасли, у меня покровительница есть. 19-я хранительница. Так что идите нах. А, тут тоже до хрена не открыто, кстати.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Ты, Молли? Молли. Я думал, тут просто найти эти вещи, компоненты и все. А тут оно еще дальше. Ага. Ух ты! Стражники, получается. Стражники у нас огневые. Ах, нельзя. Я думаю, сразу. Бить надо сразу. Ага, ага. У меня отряд к ним не готов. Ладно.
Honored to meet me.
Больно, больно, больно. Ой, я на один остался. Ну ладно. А-а-а.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away.
Time to twirl. Turn it up.
That's better.
Much
What are you
obliged.
looking at?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl.
Time for the main event.
Keep up.
Time for an over. This song's for you.
А, я включено, да?
Let's rock.
That's it.
Хорош.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Nap time.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it.
Продажные стражи. Контрабанда. О. Ты, да, наверное, замешана в этом, да? А я не верю. Миссия завершена. Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка. Так. Мне дали 30, да? Да. Она мутная какая-то. Так, я, короче, наверное, думаю. Сначала попытаться сделать все здесь, да? Что у нас здесь? У меня есть 2 фиолетовых квеста на дерево. Ну, это не можно делать. И еще есть 3 квеста на дерево. Вот сначала завершить на дерево. А потом... Коридор. Ладно, это уже потом. А потом это потом. Как-то так.